Hey guys, if you've seen Jeremy Shafer's video, you might have seen his Foursquare Flasher X. Well, I was able to go three steps back and create a one square Flasher X. So, without any filler, let's get into it. Start off, fold it in half. What we need to do is create a 16 by 16 grid of creases. So whatever method you know how to do, just do that. Okay. So now, well, first make sure that the creases are very exact. Now, fold this flap back here. Turn around. Do the same thing on the other side. Turn over. Now fold both of the edges to that middle crease. Turn around. Do the same thing on the other side. Okay, undo all that. Now we've already folded it into 8 parts, but we need 16 parts. So, just lift up the mountain as you saw here and put it on the valley fold. Create a crease. Now, basically make that crease sharp. And then just repeat this process until you've gone all the way down. Hold on, the camera should be focusing. And make sure the creases stay. Turn it around, do it one more time. Okay, so now that we have that, fold on this valley, then fold on this. Repeat that process until you've got it all the way down to the other side. Now, once you've done all that, you're ready for the next step. Okay, so once you've made all creases go both ways, unfold. Now basically continue it the other way because we need a 16 by 16 grid. Okay, so now once you have a 16 by 16 grid, we're actually about to do some less repetitive stuff. When you notice a normal flasher, there's a square in the very center, but with a 16 by 16 grid, there is no square in the center. So what we're going to do is remove one one row slash column of squares, well, going each way. So basically follow what I'm doing. Okay, now this is not a square, so let's remove, I can't even speak. Let's remove another set of squares, but this time going in the opposite direction. Okay, so now, as you can see, there is a square in the middle. So what we need to do, well, find the square on your sheet of paper. And what we need to do is have 4 diagonal creases. Made all creases go both ways. Unfold. Now basically continue it the other way, this way, but do not crease all the way. Grid. Find the middle square and do not crease that. And make sure the fold is going through the other squares. Unfold. Now do it in the other direction. Okay, unfold that. Now turn it over so that these creases are mountains. And now basically form the square in the middle. And now, for the next step, we're gonna have a crease that starts here and goes down here. Wait, no, sorry. We're gonna have a crease that goes from this point here and goes all the way down, and it's a valley. So basically, fold the top down here, but don't have it go all the way to the other end. Make it go to the end of this square. Okay. And we're only gonna crease the right half. We're only gonna crease the right half and ignore this square. Unfold that. Now we need one more valley fold that goes from this point over here all the way down here. So fold the bottom part up, but make sure you can see 2 squares. 2 squares on the diagonal. And again, make sure that you don't fold this square. Then do that for the remaining 3. Okay, so now you should have creases that look like this. So, now that we have this, basically there's a square going around the middle square. Make that a square of valleys. Okay, now this should basically pop inside. And whenever I make a crease like this, basically follow. Okay, so you see this zigzag here. We're basically copying that zigzag throughout the whole way. So this is the part where we basically collapse it all together. Okay. And that's basically what each of the sides will look like. So I'll do it again for you. So basically pop that in there. And then make a zigzag that alternates between mountain and valley. And now basically do that 2 more times. Okay, so now that you've basically made all the creases where they need to be, basically collapse everything together. This is where we make the flasher an actual flasher. And make sure none of the creases get undone as you do this, because that will happen more than a few times. As you can see, I'm having it happen several times here, and just ignore the thunder. As I said, a lot of things will try to become undone as you try to do this last step. So just try to have a bit of patience. But eventually, it'll happen. Okay, now that you've got it all collapsed together, it can actually work as a flasher. Now, before you guys go, I want you guys to know that this was not, well, I'm not the first one who came up with this. A YouTuber who goes by the name of GreenArt4, his channel will be in the description. He actually managed to come up with this design before I could, so congrats to him. And be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Goodbye!